From the moment I saw your smiling face, I knew in my heart you were my saving grace. You're the sunshine on my darkest days. With you, I'm lost in an endless maze. Every touch, every kiss sets me free. In your arms is where I long to be. Together we'll face whatever comes our way. Forever and always we'll seize the day.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing out there? So I am here multi-streaming. I hope everyone is doing pretty good. This was somewhat of an impromptu show that I'm doing, and you know, I was really surprised to actually see that, you know, everything that happens in threes, right? And let's see here. I just want to make sure that I am live and everything is going okay out here. I just want to check out Rumble for a minute, and we'll get with you as some people start to jump on here. All right, let's see here. Rumble. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing good. So we have 3 people that actually, it always happens in threes, right? That's where I was going with this Hulk Hogan, which was a super surprise to me. I don't know about you guys, if you thought it was also. In any case, there, you know, like I said in my show yesterday with Alley Cat, there's a lot of things that are happening. Things are happening very fast, just like Stephen Colbert coming down a late night TV show. And now you've got all the other late night TV show hosts and basically fighting for him. David Letterman is out there. David Letterman's been rearing his head about it, how strong that he actually feels about it, so on and so forth. So, you know, it's people are fighting. There's a battle that is going on for everybody right now, and they all have, everybody is going to take a stance, and I don't really care what side of the fence that you are sitting on for this battle, but you know, it's if you follow a particular social media site, and I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, right? So you started out following something that was near and dear to your heart. You're going to you know, you're gonna believe what you're actually seeing there. So if I talk about Facebook versus Rumble, 2 totally different audiences, if you will. People on Rumble were basically looking for things that they couldn't find on mainstream media, and the social media platforms like Facebook and Rumble can shape your beliefs by curating content that is aligned with the user's existing views. They're creating the echo chambers that are happening out there. And then the algorithms that prioritize the engagement. They amplify the emotionally charged and polarized posts that are out there. And we've all seen that time and time again. And so Facebook is broader user base, often leads towards the mainstream narrative, while Rumble niches audience that basically to the alternative, or it conturns, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's perspective out there. So both exploit confirmation bias, where basically the information will reinforce their beliefs in their world. Okay, so this is where we at today. So there's been time and time again, you know, you get on Facebook and people are, you know, are can't believe that that Trump is not on the list, right? And then you get out on Rumble and people are saying, no, he's not on the list. It's just a matter of the information that's out there, and it's biased. All the confirmation is biased, and it's basically to seek and interpret any of the information that it can. And it's the belief system behind that. It's reinforcing. So if you're a Facebook person, and as I just started up my Facebook page out there, it's called Live with Janine. Please take a look out there for that, and subscribe to it, because I want to be able to send this show to Facebook at some point. And there's a reason for why I'm doing this. It's really hard for me to get to 100 people. All you need is 100 people, and I think I can go live. It's called Live with Janine. All right, and then I'm turn the page with Janine on Rumble, and then I'm turn the page on YouTube, and then I have another YouTube channel which I think I'm also going to, which is called TTP Coast to Coastal, which is turn the page coast to coastal, but it's not spelled out. It's just CTP Coast to Coastal. And I was supposed to use that one for everything that's happening down at the coast. It was supposed to be non-political, whatever. But I'm using it for both platforms just to kind of get my word out there on YouTube. So, any case, we're in this particular, I call it almost like I feel like we're in the squeeze of things, right? The bias that for people that are very driven by cognitive shortcuts, if you will, emotional need for consistency. All that I want to say to people out there is give it a break, take it easy, be kind to yourself. Get back into life, right? And if you're one of these that are out there on your device all day long trying to figure out what's going on out there, you are going to use up a lot of space in your head to not be able to really have critical thinking when you're going to need it, because you'll be overwhelmed. You're trying to figure out, what's going on, what's up, what's down, that type of thing. So, all right, that's my little opening that I have for you guys over there. Just overcoming confirmation of bias. It requires actively seeking diverse perspectives and questioning one's assumptions. That's where we're at right now. I don't know how else to say it. I want everyone out there to say hello to Lori. She is the moderator for, I think it is this Turn the Page channel. I'm not really sure which one that she is on because it doesn't notify me. And then I am also out on Rumble out there. I don't see anybody in the live chats, but I will say hi. I'm hoping that I am live out there. And yeah, it kind of looks like that I am. I've got 2 live chats going. All right, let's kill one of them here. All right, so what I do want to kind of talk to you guys about is, boy, these are really tough times. People are exiting very quickly. And, it's just what is happening right now, whatever your belief is behind that. I'm not here to judge anything with that. But what I do want to point out, there are a lot of people that are not feeling well. There are a lot of people that are sick, and there's a lot of, and I do follow X. I pick and choose how much time I spend on X. I pick and choose what categories I want to spend on X. And I'm seeing a lot of doctors that are coming forth with just talking about a lot of information out there that it's breaking their heart with what they're seeing inside the bodies of children at this time. Now, I want to kind of talk about something that's a little bit more personal that's going to hit home with me, and I hope you bear with me on this. What I would like to do is I would like to do more readings for anybody out on Rumble or YouTube here that maybe you've already had one, you want another one, what have you. But this time here, I want to talk a little bit about a personal situation that's very close to home, and I'm going to share this with you right now. 1 second as I queue it up. So I'm queuing up my Facebook page because that's where the information is out there, and I did get permission from my godchild to do this, and I've talked about it here and there about her. So her fiance created this GoFundMe. So this is the story of coming from Ryan Deadman. He created the GoFundMe for his amazing fiance, Dominique, which is my godchild. Now, I've kind of talked a little bit about her, throughout the years. Oops, let me go back to that. Throughout the years, I had told everybody, my sister, who was near and dear to my heart, she was only 13 months younger than me. She passed away from kidney disease that ran rampant through her body from head to toe to bone. It was in the brain. It was bad. It was just really bad. Whether my sister knew how much of it that she had is kind of hard to say, but she was gone within 6 weeks. Now, my niece here is, it's really a weird situation with her, is that she went to the doctor one day and they told her that she only was operating or living off of 1 kidney. And it really stunned her. And so now it's come to the point where she's going to be doing dialysis. She's a young lady by herself, no father in the picture. And her name is Dominique. Her fiance created a GoFundMe. And it is in all the chats and everything here. she has stage 5 kidney disease, which I didn't know there were 5 stages to it, but she has educated me, and we're going to have her on the show at another time. And I did talk to her before coming on about this. And she says, a lot of people hear the word kidney disease, but they don't know a lot of the details about it. And I said, why don't you come on and talk about it and get people educated. And so all these readings that I'll be doing moving forward with you guys, they're still going to be free, but in essence, I'm going to ask for you just to donate whatever it is that you have to help her out. Like I said, she's by herself. I did have her come and live with me for a little bit in Arkansas, and she finished her schooling. And then she discovered this right before I moved down south. And, it is heartbreaking. So let's see here what they say here. So she's writing in here. She has the stage 5. This is Ryan writing this. He writes that this is her fiance, Ryan, that she is the strongest, most loving woman I've ever met in his life. She is his best friend. Seeing her go through this is really heartbreaking. And they're a cute, sweet couple. And it's also delaying their, I believe it's delaying their life from moving forward. They've been engaged for about 2 years. And if any of you guys recall that once I used to have Kristen Lee on my show, and it was on 4/20, which is her birthday, my niece's birthday. And I said, Kristen, would you just do a reading? She's probably never going to get this reading or see me because she doesn't really follow me. But Kristen did, and Kristen was really able to. It was so weird. It wasn't weird. I shouldn't say that, but the detail of information that Kristen gave about how she got engaged on the beach and everything just kind of blew me away. So she was very accurate with that. And so that's why I said I think it might be delaying their life moving forward. So they are trying to raise some money, and that's what I would like to do. So if you look in either one of these chats out here, you'll see at the top, whether you're on Turn the Page or TTP Coast to Coastal, there's a Facebook page. And if you feel the need that you want to donate, I'm not saying how much you have to donate, whatever that you can, if you can. But I still want to do the readings for you guys out there. And so this is let me see, this is my niece right here. And let me roll it down a little bit. And Ryan, cute young couple just starting out in life. So which was really, really surprising is that when she did go to the doctor and they told her she was only operating on one kidney and then the other one was failing. And so it's been the journey of hearing her call me up and say, that kidney is not doing really good. And not only that, you guys, but how these hospitals and doctors work is they tried to put her on every type of drug to help her along. And now they're talking dialysis and moving forward with that. Let's see, I'm going to read a little bit more. So this is the GoFundMe. So first of all, what I want to say to anybody out there is, if you are wanting a reading and you can do this, please contribute. Or if you know somebody out there that would like a particular reading, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to ask for any money from me. I'm going to ask you to go to GoFundMe. I won't even see the funds whatsoever to go and help these kids out with their life. So, so right now she just put this out there, I don't know, maybe a couple hours ago. And a lot of people, originally, you guys know that I'm originally from Chicago. My sister, when she was living, she was a popular one. We looked very similar growing up, but I was completely opposite. I was more of the withdrawal. My sister, when she was alive, was more outgoing, had so many friends. Everybody loved her. Well, my sister still has a Facebook page out there that Dominique is honoring for her. But all those people from Chicago that knew about what had happened to my sister, can you imagine over 200 people just showing up at the funeral home? It just blew my mind. I was so overwhelmed. I was totally out of my mind through any of that. So it's been 7 years that her mom's been gone. And so she's been trying to be brave about all of this. And if anybody is out there that is understand this, so I contacted Destin Deplorable, who was in the nursing field, And we kind of talked a little bit about this and stuff like that. So my understanding is her blood type is unique. It's one of those that it might be a little bit difficult for her to find a match when it comes to the kidney, but I already told her we're going to put it out there. We're just going to put it out there that we're not going to worry about what the doctors are saying. For God knows me that I just don't believe anybody walking around in a white coat. I think they should be in a white coat if they, the way that their bedside manners are nowadays. Seriously, I'm telling you. Also, too, if you guys get a chance, I'm going to plug a few people here before I move on to reading for you guys. Is Arnie Layton. He's also on Facebook, and it's under Arnie Layton. He's actually talking about this, not what I'm talking about, but the health industry. So this is our level of consciousness here today, and there's a reason for that moving forward. All right, so that's what I have. Let me see if there's anything else in here. They go on to say dialysis is not only physically but financially overwhelming. Between the medical bills, medication, time off of work, which I know that she's no longer working, and other unexpected costs, it has come along with a chronic illness. We are facing more than we can handle alone. So, so she says, we're asking for your help, whether it's a small donation, sharing this with people. She's basically saying, please share this out with anyone that you may know and help her get to that point. I think it looks like they've got a $7,000 goal. It's not way out there, but it's enough to keep them afloat, right? All right, so let's see here. Charlene is saying, Janine, are you going to place the link in the description of the video? I will do that. Yes, thank you, Charlene, for helping me out with that. Yes, I will do that. It is a GoFundMe, but if you look down below in the ticker tape that is there, it's on it depending on the device that you're on. That's the Facebook page, and I think you have to pay attention to the last few numbers of the actual GoFundMe. So, with a very, very heavy heart that I've had in the last 6 weeks, this is just more heartbreaking news at this time, but it comes that way. It comes in waves, and just like I was saying earlier, deaths always come in three, and I guess so. We had Ozzy, we had the guy. I can't think of the other guy's name. I'm sorry about that. Let's see, what was his name? And then, gosh, my memory for names are really bad. So in any case, Hulk Hogan is the third one to make this all happen here. So let me kind of move on from that, and I want to see what it actually is going on. So this is really, you're helping me help my niece and Ryan together, and they are really, really good kids. They obeyed and went through the school systems, and if you guys know what I mean about that, and she's going to catch this later because I told her I was going to do this, and they're trying to do everything that they can possibly to just get through this. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Let me stop sharing. I'm trying to figure out where that is at, my stop sharing here. There it is. All right. So I'm going to go over this way here and just see what you guys are saying out there. All right. So, all right. So at the very top of this chat here on Turn the Page and TTP Coast to Coastal, the link is out there. And I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. If anybody wants to grab that, you're more than welcome to. Let's see here. I want to say hello to AO is out there. Hey, AO. Of course, Charlene. Love you, sweetie. And let's see. Lorius, of course, is the moderator out here who has been helping us. And anybody else that has joined. Oh, Buckshot is out there. Hey, Buck. Buck, I got your message. So I'm actually making short little videos out on my YouTube channels, the shorts. For Buckshot, for Alley Cat. Alley Cat got a lot of good response. It is beautiful. It's almost like a fairy tale. Buckshot, and what I basically did is I just kind of said, how do I know these people? I know them, but I don't know them, right? And Buckshot, because he's overcome so many things in his life, and he works with people and trying to make themselves better from any type of addiction out there. And he said that he actually liked it. And I did make one from Arnie also that's out there. And of course, I think it was last week, it was Joey G is out there. So if you guys get a chance, please like those also. All right, let's see here. Cheryl has a statement. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Same for me here and my sister, Janine. Yeah, let's see here. Charlene is saying, Cheryl, I'm going to kind of guess at that you and your sister were close in age and totally opposite, right? My mother used to dress up me and my sister as we were twins. We were only 13 months apart. And then, I was always the bigger boned one. Then my sister, she was always twiggy little bones and stuff like that. We were very, very close. As a matter of fact, I was extremely shy, talking very young now, before maybe right around the time that you go off to school. And she used to kind of talk for me. That's how shy I was. So my level of consciousness then didn't trust people. But my sister basically would just jump in there and speak up for me. And it's been hell of a ride. And we lost her at the age of 53. All right, so let's see here. Janine, are you going to place the link? Okay, I already said that one. For the GoFundMe, yes, the GoFundMe is at the top of the chat. If you guys want to scroll up, it's on the bottom ticker here, and I will. Let's see what else you guys are saying out there. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Tom Jones is on his way out also. That's another one. Is that coming from Charlene? Tom Jones. Let's come up with a song for Tom Jones. Was Pussycat, Pussycat, I love you. Is that the one? I don't know. Paul, give me a Tom Jones song. Let's see here. That goes way back. These guys are living pretty long lives, let me tell you. Let's see here. Buckshot is saying blessings for you and your niece, Janine. Thank you so much, Buck. Yeah, let's see here. Charlene saying a really cool tribute, beautiful energy. Buckshot is saying, Janine, you didn't fuck it up. No, I didn't fuck it up. And so if any of you guys follow me, that's a running joke with the guys out there. And actually that's what Joey G 17, some of these Italians, and I want to let my niece know I've been doing shows with Italians, Buckshot, Joey G, and myself, and then of course Arnie has been a part of it, and Alley Cat. All right, so I'm kind of saying this because I know she's going to watch it a little bit later. She couldn't join it, but I did ask her to come on here and talk with us at sometime in the near future. Ashmeyer is saying, oops, where'd it go? Hi, Janine, blessings to you, lovely. Blessings to you also. Let's see here, Ashmeyer. What else do we have going on out here? Yeah. All right. So I think that's a monkey butt out there. Is that a monkey butt? Love you. Loris is putting out there. So that's what I have right now. I'm going to jump over to Rumble and see what actually is going on out there. The link will definitely be out there. Anybody out on Rumble? I see there's a few people that are watching out there. Good to see you guys out there. Just want to know if there is anybody on Rumble, or YouTube, either one, any social media. Pretty soon I will be going to X if need be. What I'm actually wanting to do is get my cards out. So if, again, you don't have to, this is free from my heart to your heart. But if you are wanting to at least give whatever that you can to help out my niece, I would appreciate it. And like I said, you're not obligated to do that. You never have been obligated. I'm here to help humanity the best that I can. And right now, today, I'm being called to help out my beautiful godchild, my beautiful niece, who is a spitting image of her mother. And she would always say to me, Auntie, I think you get us confused. And I probably do. So, okay. So right behind me, I've got the Mystic Frog, and then I got the Amethyst here. And I'm going to help send loving energy to all you guys out there. If anybody is out on Rumble, did really good with Rumble the other day. So this is just me here today. There is no Alley Cat. Alley Cat will be back hopefully on Monday. And I see Charlene saying, pick me. Oh, Charlene. So I will pick Charlene and do a beautiful reading for her. Again, this goes for anybody out on Rumble there. I do have the link out there also, and it will be put in the link after the fact. And let's just see what's going on with Charlene. Let's see what's going on out here. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark here today, so let me just, I'm going to crack a window here to get a little bit more light in. We have some storms that apparently we're supposed to like really hit, and they haven't, and it just has been gloomy here. How about you guys? How's the weather by you? So this is Charlene 321. All right, let me just see what I get for her. All right, so the first thing is Charlene, you've been really pondering about wow. So I get a lot of information in symbolisms, or else it's provided to me in symbolisms. So when I actually see right off the bat, there's number 8, which is infinity. All right, and this is for Charlene, and it's going to reflect. It's basically just reflecting. The 8 is, if you guys know it, it's infinity. So this is something that kind of goes ancient within Charlene's ancestry. Okay, I'm going to go there with it because that feels very much it's the messages that have been passed down from one to another, and she's actually thinking about various paths right now that she needs to take, and it's unknown to her. All right, which is okay, and it's got a lot to do with so there's something that's kind of up in the air with her right now, whether it's children or grandchildren. It's a young, loving energy. What seems to be more prevalent in it's a male and a female. The energies that are actually coming in right now. Let's see what else we have out here, and it's the path that she's thinking about, whether it's for herself or for others or grandchildren. It's coming up on here. Is it's definitely the relationships moving forward, what it is that she's trying to plan out. So the Akashic record hasn't been written yet, Charlene. That's what I can say, but definitely has come across as more peaceful time is entered in for you, which is really good. There's a 6 around the roses, and the roses are relationship with the family, the children, your inner conflict. And so that seems very stable to me right now. And so that's what I'm getting there. But also too, within the 8 of roses, you've got 8s all over the place, honey. And so you really got to understand that whatever this path that you're kind of wanting to go down at this particular time is almost like karmic is the best word that if people still believe in karma these days. But you have a lot of help around you. I see a lot of spiritual people that are on the other side of the veil that are helping you with this. And I'm trying to pinpoint it. It's almost as if you're, when you talk about the community and then you talk about the children, and it's the community within your family. And I just think that your wish is there. Okay, so they're showing me the value of your wealth, your success, and your abundance. And all of that right there feels very, very much like that's going to be fulfilled. So whatever it is that you have in your mind right now, and we don't go that I don't announce that on here live, it will happen for you, and you're going to really reap the benefits, the fruits of your labor. Okay, because you are the patriarch of this that's happening right now. All right, so how did I do? And actually, if I could, if you want a chakra card, I can do that also. Anybody out on Rumble that is, that wants to jump in here, you don't have to tell me the question. I'm just picking up. There was no question out there. If you would take a look, she said, Janine, just pick me. I think I have it up on the screen. I don't want to know the question. I just pick up your handle and the energies behind it, and Spirit just basically provides it to me. So there we go. If you don't want a reading and you still want to be able to help out and just give a couple little dollars here or there, go to this Facebook page that I have there. And the GoFundMe is the 157, I think it's CUMB9C3V. If my moderator could, well, wait a second. I think I've got it out here. And if you say, I don't want the reading, but I would love to help, there you guys go. All right. So I don't see anybody out on Rumble. There is a delay on Rumble out there. I do want to pick one card because there's not a lot of people asking. 1 second. There we go. We're going to pick a card for Charlene because she's being very, very patient with me. So I want to see this particular thing that she is asking. It's her intention. Do I need to know the question? No, I do not need to know the question. That's the fun part of it. All right. So what do we have here? All right. Let's just kind of go through and see what I've got for her in the chakra, in the land of chakras. So this is what I'm going to basically say, Charlene, is if you haven't worked with this particular chakra, take a look and look at it very closely. And let's see. Here we go. All right. Well, this is it's your solar plex chakra, and you're basically free to be yourself. And it's basically saying your power is yours to keep. So if you feel like you've been leaking energy when I say that, you may know what that is. Leaking energy just means that you're giving yourself away in too many places. And sometimes you just need to pull it back in, clear the mind. I think I told somebody yesterday out on Rumble that they actually needed to start saging themselves. Very similar type of a reading, but different. So sometimes we have a certain belief about ourselves that we don't fit in, we're not right. Those type of things, those are the things that are coming from the solar plexus, okay? And just kind of focus. I got it upside down. I think it's upside down. No, it wasn't. Focus on the beautiful energy of the solar plexus in the color. And that should help you. And journal a little bit about that. Let me know. All right, so who else do we have out there that would like a reading? I'm going to move these cards over. And let me know how I did with you also, please. And let's see what else we got. Okay, so Lori's the moderator. Thank you so much, is saying, please go to Live with Janine on Facebook. Like it there so that I can start doing more shows out there. I have this mission that if I go to Facebook, I've got kicked off of Facebook in the past, as everybody else has. I think Joey G was saying he's been banned from it, but yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, Lori's air conditioning not working. Gosh. Let's see what she is saying. Not too bad on my patio. Okay, they're talking about the weather. I think I gotta keep moving on here. Yeah, I'm too far up. Just give me a minute, you guys. Anybody on Rumble out there that would like a reading? Again, I don't have to know the question. All you got to do is I'll see your name, whatever it is, the name that you're going by, and then I'll just pull the cards and we'll talk about the energies behind it. AO is letting me know that she tried the link and it just ended up on her own Facebook, not on the link. Sorry, I don't use Facebook much. I'm going to have to work out these kinks, you guys. I'm moving forward. This is what I'm going to do is work on this. And let's see here. So I am going to oh boy. So the links will be out there after the fact. This is why I need a moderator ahead of time. And it's not towards Lori's at all. She doesn't know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. She's lovely enough to be here on most of the shows, and I appreciate her so much. AO said, I would like a reading again, Janine. Okay, wow. All right. Fantastic. Let's see what we got there. And then we got Brent 1520 out on Rumble. Brent or anybody else out there, please just pop in and just say, pick me, because that's the only way I can identify it. So today I got a smaller audience, but I'm going to read for AO. AO is in another country, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Ireland. Thank you, AO. Let's just see what we're getting today, because the energies change day to day, minute to minute. you change your mind, the energies change. And I will let you know if it's about something that's already been created in a record for you if you ask that. And AO says she will look out for the link. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And if you do go out to there, you could just do anonymous on the GoFundMe if you prefer not to say who you are, or if you do and just want to say hi to my beautiful niece, my godchild. I appreciate it. I get so emotional thinking about this for her. I really do. All right, so here we go. AO. Let's see what the energies are saying to us today for AO. AO says, no, New Zealand, Irish descent. All right. All right, there you go, New Zealand. All right, this is fun. Here we go. Okay. Now, okay, so I'm getting a few things that are in the shadow side. Either you're thinking about it, or it's something that you think that you might want to have to deal with, and you're not really sure, which is really good because you are listening to your guides some of the time. Now, I'm not sure. There's a lot of people that want to know who their guides are, and there's other ones that really don't. But there is one in particular that is just the light. It's basically it's a high level spiritual guide, okay, and it's almost as like they're waiting out there in the ethers for you to work with them, AO, and all you have to do is just say, teach me, guide me, help me, all right, and that will reverse the energies, and then you'll be able to access, and it will come in any way that it needs to come to you, okay, so. Again, this is almost the same thing as like you're waiting for the shoe to fall off, AO, and it's not going to. Just hang in there a little bit. So where I want to kind of go with this is that it's more of how do I put this here? Okay, so you are in the midst of creating this record, AO. Okay, but it's like it's the beginning of it, very much so. You are really, I'm not sure if I said this to you yesterday or not, but you are very spiritual, and you have a lot of good energies, a lot of good forces of the energies around you, and you are protected, but I would also like for you to protect yourself a little bit more, okay? And it is... The elements that you are working with right now are very loving. It happens to deal with the family because the roses came up, and I want you to see this card, AO. All right, can you see that? So these children here, this is a child that can see the fairies, the fire, whatever it might be. There we go, much better. Finally brought it in. When I see that, I'm basically, my camera's going to have to readjust here. I basically want to say that I'd like for you to tap into that energy of being able, it's almost, I want to say for you to believe, for you to, tap into that loving energy again. Hold on. I'm sorry about my camera. It just kind of freaked out on me. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys can see me or not. So AL, there you go with this one, but I want to turn over one more because basically what they were showing me is that the relationships, so it's the communication with the relationships. So when I get the number 3 that comes in with this, with the roses, is some relationship with your inner child and possibly yourself. I'm not even want to say that it's anything outside of yourself. And the forces that are with it, the energies are going to come in very strong. The messagings are going to come in really strong. And it's almost coming in like a lightning bolt. So when you are ready to call in that particular guide. Okay, there you go. You know how this all works. And AO, if you have any questions on it, please let me know. You guys know how to reach out to me on my YouTube channel. Please do so. And let me see if I could just get this a little bit more clearer again. I screwed it up by sticking that card there. All right, before I start messing with my technology, anybody out on out on Rumble that wants a reading, all you got to do is say, pick me, and I will get any information that I can for you. There's a couple people out there. I see Queenum23, which I do follow out on X. And let's see, what else do we have here? I'm looking for this. All right, 1 second. All right, there you go. I got it. That was easy. I learned something last week. All right, so there you go. All right, so my birthday is July 11th from Brent. But before I go there, I want to pick one other chakra card for AO and see what I get from it. All right, AO, New Zealand. All right, so this is definitely the root chakra. So it's the foundation. You rebuilding things all starting from there. You know, there's let me see, there's multiple things that I could say to you about the root. And obviously we know that sometimes we do need to be grounded. So when I was going through all these cards with you, I saw that you were very spiritual. And sometimes we just need to remember to just ground ourselves. So allow the greatest things that Mother Nature offers you, and know that you're being supported and nourished. A lot of times we just need to know you're okay, you're safe, right? It's that simple. All right, so what else do we have out here? Just to remind anybody that down below, I have a GoFundMe Facebook page to help out my niece who is dealing with it's kidney disease. She doesn't have one kidney, and there's a GoFundMe out there. And what I'm actually asking people to do, because I can see more people are jumping in here now, is that after the show, if you get a reading and you felt like that it was really good information, you felt like I can help this person, just whatever the amount might be. I won't, I'm not telling you that it has to be a certain amount. After the show, the links will be out there, and you could just donate to help out my godchild, and I appreciate it. And if most of you have followed me for the last 5 years or so, have known that I have mentioned her from time to time, and now she got the news that the dialysis is going to start, and she has a rare blood type that hopefully they can find a match for her. She's a young girl just starting out in life with her fiance, and that's if you go back and watch the show earlier, you'll get the gist of it. All right, so who's next? Lori, if there's anybody that I missed out there, let me know. So I guess the links that I have are not really working, and I don't know how to make that work, but I will get that out to everybody. All right. Yeah, AO says the root chakra makes sense. Housing issues. Okay. All right. So let's see here. There's a statement. Greetings. This is come from Queenie AM23. Greetings. This Leo new moon, Janine, Buckshot, and Joey G. Being a Leo, born August 12th, has actually found you live today. I would love a reading. Okay. All right. She says, pick me. Okay. So I got Brent out there, and I got Queen I Am. That's what it is. All right. So I got two of them out on Rumble. Just an update, because she mentioned that. We're not going to do a show this Saturday. We're going to do a reunion with Joey G and Buckshot and Arnie and possibly Allison, if she's free on a Saturday night. Seems to be the best date for everybody. It won't be this Saturday. It's going to be the following Saturday, as long as we can all get this thing together there. All right. So let's see here. I think in the near future, if I start doing more of these, Lori's, I'm going to give you access as a main admin here, so that you can help me out with this on your end. You don't have to be with me to do this. All right, so the first thing I'm going to go to is Brent. Brent 1520 said pick me, and this is what I'm going to pick. Yeah, the energies feel really good with Brent, and we're going to see what is actually going on here. Really good stuff here. I mean, actually, what I do is I put down 3 or 4 cards, and I just pick up the energy off of it, and then I basically tell you a little bit of information that you may know about yourself, or you may not know. All right, so the first thing that's actually coming up is with Brent 1520, you've got someone around you. It's on the other side of the veil, and that's the first card that came into play. So this is actually coming into play is it's somebody very near and dear to you. I don't know Brent 1520 at all, if there's somebody that you have known that has actually passed on, but it's within the family, okay? And so this person is near and dear there for you. So if you've been questioning that, they are there. And they basically are with you in the quiet times of the evening, all right? That's what they're showing me. Okay, and for some reason you've got something that's coming up that you feel very strong about. This fall, this autumn, I should say, is a timeline for whatever it is that you're questioning in your mind. The forces, the energies will start to move for you on this. And also, too, it's almost like if you're wanting to, the family may be growing a little bit more. I don't know your age or anything like that, but it's almost like, how do I take care of the family? That type of thing. But the energies are definitely going to look a lot better for you in autumn. And you're going to be okay with it. Everybody is going to be taken care of. And also, too, is that you're looking at, like, okay, the communications. You've got threes across the board, Brent. And it's all about the communications and setting your course. So just know that you're right on target with it. And look forward to things start shifting for you in this August, okay? All right, so the card that I'm going to pick for the chakra is going to be for Brent, and it has a lot to do with the third eye. All right, and it's the third eye chakra, and let's see what we can say with this one here. Yeah, so it, a lot of people say we're in control of our own reality. Well, this is the one time I want to say that if you see it, Brent, you're going to create it. And it's all about your creativity within your third eye. And so let's see here. You do have a gift of seeing things that most people can't see. And I think you know what I mean by that. You're okay. You're doing really good with that there. I hope I was able to help you out. So if you guys could just put in, whether you're on YouTube or on Rumble, how I did with you, I appreciate the feedback. And then also, too, at the end of the show, if you want to give a little bit of whatever that you can to the GoFundMe for my niece and helping her out and meeting her goal, and as everybody else is financially strapped. If you say that you can't, I'm good with that, because this is an opportunity where I'm still helping you. And if you could help me, I appreciate it. All right, let's see here. So we have a Queen I Am 23 out there wants a reading. And okay, Brent says my son is getting married in September. Thank you so much. All right, congratulations on that. So the family is going to be growing very quickly. And yeah. All right, so it's Queen I Am 23. I don't need to know the question. I just need to see your name out here. And let's just see what we have going on. I see Hula Hoop is out there. Hey, Hula Hoop. All right, so the first thing I want to say with Queen I Am is things are up in the air, up, up, up and away, my beautiful balloon. And that's exactly what this is happening with it. So much stuff. Queen I Am, do you feel like things are kind of like up in the air right now? Nothing is settling down. I'm feeling a very strong path will be known, even though everything is unknown at this time. Give it a little bit of time, and your wishes will be fulfilled. And very strong number of 18 is coming in for you. It's, yeah, let's see here. You're going to have a lot of help with your spiritual guides, whether or not you believe them or not. But yeah, this is a really cool journey, and it's more in the relationship with the family, right? It's a seven of roses that are coming up on this new journey for you, and it's going to be so a lot of times, the old joke, how to make God laugh is you tell him your plans. All I can say is Queen I Am. Throw that out the window, whatever you think that may happen, because your journey is going to go in a much different direction for the good. All right, that's what I have out there. Let's see what else. Brent says, yes, I really miss my grandparents, and they're there on the other side. They're kind of there on the other side because they were coming in. That was the first thing that came in, Brent. That's what I want to say to you. So, like I said, if you guys want to be able to help out my niece with the GoFundMe, she's down to dialysis, and she needs a little bit of help. She's 27 years old, out on her own, and conquering this crazy ass world. And as you guys know how I feel about certain things that happened to us during COVID, I blame that. I really do. I don't want to go there, but yeah. Let's see here. Hula Hoop says, hello, Janine. Lots of love. Yeah, lots of love to you too. Anybody else? Oh, we have Frax. Is that how you say that? Hey, you all are amazing and beautiful souls. That's coming from Hula Hoop. I wish I could put these up here like I can on YouTube. Here, let me hide this comment down here. And so, yeah, we have got a lot of things happening out on Rumble right now. So we have, is it Frax, F-R-A-K-E-S. I don't need to know your birthday. Somebody's starting to put birthdays out there. I just need to know your name, your handle. What else do you call them out there? All right. Let's see what we have here. Frax. Frax. And I kind of wish that you guys don't put your birthday out there because that allows me to have a little bit of judgment. That's what I'm here to work on in my life. Less judgment. Just feel the energies. Being a Pisces, we feel everything, we know everything, and we say everything. All right. Wow. All right. So Frax's first thing that's coming up is that you are starting to create a new record. All right. They showed me the Akashic Library right off the bat, and they're, it's kind of like where are we going to go with this record, and what you're wanting to create is with this record. When we talk about a new record being created, you probably have done things the old way, right? Time and time again. And I think I'm really getting that you're starting to break things up and diversify at this particular time in your life. You've been thinking a lot about that. So let's just say, for example, that the only thing that you ever used to do was golf. Now you're saying, I'm going to play tennis. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a lot of different things and just take in life a little bit at a time. All right. And yeah, you have been caught in a particular mindset for so long that it's time for the change. It is really a time for the change for this here. You're at that rebirthing there. You're not quite there yet, but you're going to get this, Frax. Okay, if I'm saying your name right, and I apologize if I'm not, but I'm showing that in the shadow side, so you're close. I'm still seeing it. It just means that the energies are there, but it's more on the shadow side in order for you to create this rebirthing, if you will. And one more card for that, and it is all going to be running smoothly. And there you go. There you go. And so again, just to remind you guys, if you get in a reading, if you want to be able to contribute to the GoFundMe, just a little bit of something that would help out my niece, I appreciate it. The links will be at the end. There are links at the top. If you guys look at the top of the chats, there's some out there if you can grab it and maybe see if it works for you. All right, so what this is really coming to me is the crown chakra for Frax, and Frakes. I'm not sure how to say that. So first of all, all right, you really gotta allow this light of the universe to come in a little bit more. A lot of times we're all just, very protected of these lights. And what I'm basically saying is, if you let that light come in, it'll shine out to others, and people will start to see that you're trusting your own self. And that's what's so important. Is I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now. We are being called to show who our true soul is at this time. And that's what you're being called to do. And we all are, but at different levels, okay? But Frax right now, it's almost, and if she said June 7th, that's a Gemini. Geminis are in the spotlight right now to really become their true self. How many people then will say, oh, I know a Gemini. You always see two sides to them, right? Well, maybe it's only that other side is not serving you anymore. Maybe the other side that you feel inside is what you need to show right now. I hope you understood that. I hope you appreciate it. And let's see, Queen I Am. I'm actually going to take this and put this out here. Somebody's saying hello to Tammy. Is that my Tammy? I don't know who that Tammy is. All right, so let's see here. I'm just going to put this is from Queen. I am. And just put her comment out there so you guys could see what she wrote to me. I hope I grabbed it all. I didn't get it. I'll read it to you. All right, Spirit, send me somebody that can help me with the social media. She said, oh my, you got that right. On recovery from a work-related fall, and yep, and stuff is up in the air. But I got a chance to catch the beautiful folks live. I can respect some. I don't know what that word is. Delivering of buckshot cannolis delivered by buckshot. All right, let's see here. Hula Hoop says, Janine, can I give to your niece through Zeal that I have? As far as I know, let me check with her, Hula Hoop, if that's okay. And I will get back to you on that one. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thought of it, Hula Hoop. My father always used to say, it's a thought that counts. Yes, these are old sayings, but they hold so much truth to today. All right, there you go. So Hula Hoop, I'll be in touch with you on that one there. I know that you can do the Zeal. She banks at the same bank as I do, and they accept that. All right, so here we are. Let's see here. There is a link. Thank you, she says. This is coming from Lours. All right. Anybody else out there that has had a reading and maybe wants an update from their current reading from the last couple of days, or somebody new? Frax, just let me know how I did. I appreciate the information. And Brent did update me. His grandparents are basically the ones on the other side. They're going to be there at that wedding. You know that, Brent. And also, too, that his son is getting married and the family is going to grow. The nest is going to get bigger. Let's just say it that way. And you're going to be really happy, Brent. All right, let's see what else we have out there. Let's see what else we have out there. I don't see anybody else out on Rumble. And let's see if anybody, all you have to do out here today is just say, pick me. And then I will just pull a few cards on you and see what's going on with you. You could ask a question, but I'm just doing it this way. It's kind of really fast, just so you could see that what I am picking up and what you are putting down, and I am picking up on you. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Queen I Am was asking Buckshot for the cannoli recipe. I didn't get that. You know what? You know, a lot of people that followed the show out on Rumble, we used to do a Saturday Night Live, and all we did was talk about Italian food, and that was just so funny. All right, let's see here. Hula Hoop says, pick me. Pick me up or pick me. Hula Hoop, I'm going to do a reading for you. Here you go. All right, so this, boy, oh boy, I have never read Hula Hoop. I know her, but I love it when the energies comes in because it's coming to me. I'm not judging it. And like I said, when you're a reader and you're a Pisces and you're very sensitive and you can pick up on information, judgment has no play in any of this. And so when I'm not in the energies of reading energy, I can tell when I'm really judging things, as we all do. And it's really hard not to do it these days. All right, so this is what I have right now. I'm going to pull on Hula Hoop. Frax says, this is an update for Frax out on Rumble. It says, you done great. I work a lot of events with my son. He's going in a different direction. And you're telling me that I have this on my own. It will be great. When I can see this new journey that you're going on is going to be very good for you. All right. If you guys have any more questions on any of this stuff here, you want to get a hold of me, please do. If you want this to be an extended reading, I'd be glad to help you out. And all proceeds goes to my niece. All right. Hula Hoop. You guys got to know Hula Hoop out there. It's the most beautiful soul. So glad I got to meet her in this lifetime. All right, Hula Hoop. Of course, Hula Hoop has got so many things in the hopper, if you will. She's always got something going on here. So Hula Hoop, I'm just seeing a very something in the shadow. The first one that came up here And it's a very strong energy. Probably the patriarch of the family may or not be, or the older son. Okay, and so the energies, very beautiful, loving energies. But whatever the situation is right now, it's kind of like something is kind of up in the air. You're not really sure what's going on with it. Things don't seem as strong as you thought they were going to. It's a two. There's a strong force with this. And when I say it's the forces of the energies, let me just see. So it's the consciousness of this. So there is somebody that is not feeling as strong about something as possibly you are, because you're asking for this particular person. I see a lot of things that are probably more on the shadow side, and it's almost like they're not making the connection, if you will. So when I see there's lots of roses, there's so much love in this hula hoop that and it's almost as if you were to say, my answers are not being, my prayers are not being answered. Why not? And there's no clarity right now. And so if I were to say to you, hula hoop, I don't know if this is for you or if you're thinking about it for somebody else, is that somebody needs to sit down, take some time out, get into those chambers, right? And basically journal. I'm just seeing that there is going to be a clearing really soon with this particular situation that you have going on. And then it's almost as if I want to say there's just a lot of I don't know who this is, but when I pick up on hula hoops energy, it's almost like somebody is struggling right now. Okay, hula hoop, and there will be a clear path, but just give it to the next crescent moon. Okay, things are going to shift at that point. Hula hoop, I hope I was able to help you out. Let's just see here. So, whenever I get this picture of this willow tree, and this has come up with 3 other readings here today, and I think one yesterday. I don't always remember what the question is, but so a willow tree has the strength. It's also protection. It's also near a lot of water, something that's very emotional right now. And that's what I'm seeing right now. So it's all about this consciousness, the creating a reality, the energies that are wanting to attract. Maybe there's too much going on, hula hoop. All right, that's what I have for you. I'm going to pull one on the chakra and just see what is going on here. All right. I see Buckshot jumped over to Rumble. Hey, Buck. All right, so let's just see. Let's just tap into which chakra that we can help her out with. And, of course, it is getting grounded a little bit more. Okay, well, usually when you're throwing a bunch of balls up in the air and you're catching them all and you're doing really good, it's kind of like we're just in that mindset that we're move, right? You got to allow and provide for something to settle down, right? So if the balls go up, they got to come down. You can catch them all day long. Is that working for you, hula hoop? That's all that I can say. Let me know how I did, and I hope that I was able to help you out on that. And if you guys look at the top or look at the bottom of the ticker going across here on the screen right now, there's a Facebook page that you could just donate whatever that you have in your heart to my niece for actually I do believe the money's is more for the dialysis and getting the kidney. I'm not sure how that works at all, but there you guys go. Buckshot just jumped back over to YouTube. He says, I'm also using my backup device. Hey, thank you, Buck, for being here with us. Ashmeyer says, is the kids you mentioned yesterday in my reading coming into my life in the future connected to my creative hobby? That's a great question. Nope. All right, sorry about that. I dropped something in. My little Bella is very quick. I call her Quick Draw McGraw. She's there to grab stuff before I do because I move slow. All right, so Ashmeyer actually has a question that I don't remember from the reading, which is a blessing in disguise. So let's see what we got. She's saying, are the kids you mentioned yesterday in my reading coming into my life in the future connected to my creative hobby? Let's see where we go there. Hula Hoop says, out on Rumble, says, thank you, Janine. You gave me what I needed to hear. I'm actually looking for a moderator that can actually read these comments live to you. If any of you guys ever watched Jimmy Dore, and that's where I got the idea from, is that he's got a moderator that just will read the questions out so that I don't have to kind of do all this. I'm still staying with your energies. I'm still having fun with you guys. But if anybody out there would like to be able to do this, what I would do is just send you a link. You do this from your home, and then you just kindly read these out, and we figure out a way to make this a little bit easier on me. All right, so Ashmeyer. I think I remember who Ashmeyer is. I always put it together as Alley Cat's friend. I don't know why. Maybe it's the first time I've seen her name out there. All right, so Ashmeyer's wanting to know the kids that I mentioned. All right, so definitely is bringing a lot of balance. The first thing that came up with this is the reality that you're creating, the energies that you're wanting to attract. There's going to be a lot of balance there. Feels very strong for that. All right, but the question is coming into my life in the future connected to my creative hobby? Yes, it is. But what's pending right now is that you're, again, I think we may have talked about this, I'm not really sure, is that you're kind of looking, right? You're looking to see, okay, are all my ducks in a row? Don't do that. We know that how we have to work with the energies. When we put something out in the universe, it's kind of like, I used to say a long time ago, people were playing ping pong with the gods, right? You ask for something, you're like, and they give it to you, and you're like, I'm not sure I want that. Here, I'll serve it back to you. We can't do that. We have to kind of go with the flow of the energies. And yes, you are definitely clearing the way for this creative hobby, if that answers your question. And it looks like very well structured. Everything is, so I'm seeing 4s and 6s. So you take those numbers and you kind of do what you need with them. But the energy that's coming in for this was the 7. So it's a very good energy that come in. But it's once you actually clear the way, it's almost like you're 4, if you know what a 4 means. And then you can say, okay, I'm laying the foundation for this. And then you actually move into the 6. All right. And the 6 is the keys. And again, the keys are your success and your abundance. Also keep that confidence. And I know that I do believe that you do have. And still keep some of your treasures locked away for now. Okay. That's what I have for you. How did I do, Ashmeyer? Maya. Yes, thank you, Janine. That's perfect. I see those numbers all the time. And she's saying that she is a crafter. All right, very good, very good. Did I miss anybody, Lori? Do you see if I missed anybody out here? Who passed? Oh, yeah, I saw that one. They're dropping, you guys. They are really dropping. Okay. All right, so that's the YouTube. Let me jump over back. Hula Hoop again said, thank you, Janine. You gave me what I needed to hear. Yeah, it's something that needs to just kind of slow down with that Hula Hoop, because let's see here. All right, did Buckshot want a reading or no? Buck, did you want one? You don't have to contribute if it's not aligned with you doing that. I do this from the love of my heart for you guys out there. All right, so where is my clock on here? I'm coming up right at the hour. Let's see here. Anybody on YouTube that I missed? I apologize. Sorry about this delay. I'm just trying to read ahead of time. Scott is out there. Scott, you got any questions to anything that I have done for you? Because I know that I saw you put something out on yesterday's reading when I was with Alley Cat. Oh, Alley Cat's out there. Hey, Alley Cat. Yeah, if I can find that GoFundMe, and if it's not only on Facebook, I have to check with my niece's fiance. So what is he to me? I don't know. I always tell her, because my sister is passed on the other side. I always call him my son-in-law, even though he would not be. But Buckshot wants a reading, says Charlene. Okay. Oh, he says sure. There you go. All right, Buck. Let's see what's going on with you, honey. I hope you're doing really good. Your energies have felt very silent to me, which is okay. But let's just see what we have out here for you. Anybody else out on Rumble that would just want to say pick me? Or some people are getting brave and just asking the questions, and I think that's wonderful. Let's see what we've got here. Buck. All right. So the first thing that I'm getting on Buck is he is making some huge change. So it comes up with the you're beginning to you're real close. So when I say that you're real close to writing a record, so when we create a record, that means that we've completed something. But when I see that it's so close that maybe Buck is wanting to make a particular change in his life, it's in the ethers, okay? And that's what we're doing is we're picking it up from there, and it's in reference to what he's reflecting on in his mind, in his consciousness, right? It's almost like it's a very old thing that he wants to work with at this time in his life, and it's held in a place that he probably doesn't go there often, all right? And it's probably rearing its head. Kind of felt like he could not have done it before. He might have been always feeling like he was stuck, or else there was no way out, all right? Let me just say it that way. It just kind of felt like he was kind of, I kind of see that he might have been, a better way of saying is like stuck in the ruins, a very old ancient thing that maybe he has worked out. It could be the karma for his family. I think the last time I picked up on that, it was in the essence of that too. And it is coming to a place where, Buck, I think you're starting to show people a different whole side to you. You know, a lot of times men go through these different phases where, you know, I am man, right? You know, when you're a little kid, you know, and then you kind of pull away from your mother at certain times because you want to show that you're growing up and you're and then you get becoming an adult and then you get married and then you're like playing a different role to your wife and so on and so forth. But with Buck, I'm kind of getting that this is almost a whole different side, and everybody is showing their true sides right now. That is coming out, and you've been listening to your guides, and I know that. You're getting these messages, and when I say that, it's almost as if you see these messages, like the clock 11:11, that type of thing, or whatever it might be, certain numbers, and you do that in the chat here too. All right, I think you did 444, so you are well aware of this, but these it's coming from a very inner conflict is what I'm trying to say here, and you're going to remove. You're going to remove whatever. I don't want to say remove. What you've been keeping very safe doesn't have. You are safe, is what I'm trying to say to you, Buck. Okay, and then oh my gosh, Buck, I'm not sure if this is about more of you, but more about your daughter. Okay, the energies just feels very. A lot of times the father wants to protect the daughter around a lot of different scenarios in life. And it could be that maybe you're just changing, letting go of her a little bit more, letting her grow up. I'm not sure if that's it, but there you go, Buck. Let me know how I did, if I was on course or if I was way out there. And Buck will tell me the truth because he is, that's what Italians do, right? They speak their mind. And I'm just going to pull one chakra card for him. I just felt like all that I went through was about him to be able to deal with something that could possibly be a very beautiful, loving female energy. Okay. And so this is coming from the sacred chakra. It's that beautiful orange color. And that's really what, that's really, if you can wear more orange right now or be in there, Let me see what this one is saying here. Yeah, just go with more of your creative impulses right now, Buck. You might not think that you have creative impulses, but you've got it on another level. Almost, it's on a different level than, let's say, Alley Cat is very creative in painting and doing something. Your creativity comes in a different form, and I think you know what that is. All right, that's what I have. How did I do for you guys? How did I do? I'm just going to check Rumble out there and see what else is out there. Buckshot says, "Thank you, Janine. It's just about right. I'll wear orange tomorrow." Yeah, we all go through these different type of struggles, and it's a good thing because change is in the air. We cannot avoid it. We can embrace it. We can go there with it. We've all want the change, but sometimes it's a little scary to go through it, right? And so, Buck, all that I'm saying is trust who you are because you're at that pivotal time in your life. This role that you've been playing is going to be for the better for everybody, whatever it might be. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. That's everything I have. I'm going to see if I could get these links out there, put them in the chat if you guys would help out. And if you don't, blessings to you and your family and your loved ones and everything you guys are trying to do out there. Yeah, so let's see here. What else do I have? Oh, Alley Cat's out there. Oh, the thunderstorms are coming in Indiana, huh? All right, there you guys go. Alley Cat, I usually do promote her. She has a show on Friday night. So next, not this Saturday, hopefully then the following Saturday, we'll have a reunion with everybody. It'll go to all the channels, so you won't miss it if it's on YouTube or Rumble. All right. Thank you all, and blessings to you, and more than anything, blessings to Ryan and Dominique, and may Godspeed help you with whatever it is that you need at this time in your life right now. Bye now.